lot of advertisers have gotten smarter about their data than they have, just even 2-3 years ago. So what we're seeing is less sort of prescriptive, going through a data provider's taxonomy and saying, hey, look, we think we want this person, or we think we want these characteristics in a segment. And they're now doing that segmentation on their side with their data and bringing that to Fox and saying, look, match this segment against your entire user base. In order to do that, we can work with providers like Experian, through their Safe Haven. We could also work with data clean rooms to really bring that data and do a direct match and not having to go through a third party.
I think they're one step in the dance. There's no such thing as collaboration without activation. And whether that's buy-side activation or supply-side activation, you can't collaborate if you don't activate. Our joke internally at Audigent is, what's the sound of one hand clapping? Well, that's a data clean room. If that alone is what you're doing, right, and you don't have any way to take that rich connected data that you have, right, you collaborate, you get all of these rich insights, but you have to be able to do something with it. So when we think about the future of clean rooms, we think it's one step in a two-step dance. Collaborate and activate. And that's where we think the value of data clean rooms will be.
Accessibility. You have to make it accessible to non-technical personas, and you have to have the ability to have it stood up and pay dividends in a short amount of time. That's part of the reason when we went to market with Snowflake Data Clean Rooms, we did not assign any kind of SaaS fee associated with it. It's simply the consumption associated with any queries that you might run. The other thing is interoperability. So we have our own framework. We have partners that develop on that framework. We very much think as an industry, we need to have interoperability with clean rooms, ones that operate on different frameworks.
I think that we are in a very early stage of data clean rooms, and I think the capabilities that they and that we at AppsFlyer are surfacing to our customers today are just kind of phase one. And there are so many more developments ahead of us. And listen, this industry changes all of the time. So sitting here next year, who knows what we'll be talking about? I think there will be plenty of things that no one anticipated, but I do think that at the core, first-party data will still be a need for advertisers, and there will be ways in which we are thinking about how we train that data, how we think about use cases and the application of that, whether it's through generative AI or other methodologies. And so, yes, I think data clean rooms are going to be a core tenet of advertising going forward, but their capabilities are just getting started.
Partnerships are everything. We can't fulfill our goals on the sales side. Marketers can't fulfill their goals of finding their audience, where they need to reach them, and with the right level of outcomes without partnering together. Why? Because each of them has their own line of sight to the data that they have access to and the data that they know best, but there are many blind spots that they each have.
The key really is to bring together the assets and work in a collaborative way to solve for fragmentation. The TV industry is much more complicated now, and so the way to solve for that is to have more interoperability and to be able to connect into data in very privacy-safe ways in order to offer more opportunity to reach high-fidelity audiences and to offer better measurement methodologies.
Identity is not a feature, it's a capability, right? It's an enabler. It's something that enables you to build great graphs, right? Something that enables you to connect data sets within a clean room. It's something that enables you to optimize campaign in an ad server, right? Identity is a means to an end. And so for us, we're only as successful as our customers are successful by embedding our capabilities into their services.